Within hours of Russia's Ministry of Defense saying that the Donbass and eastern Ukraine were its new targets, they hit Lviv in the west with cruise missiles. Hours later, on this programme, the Klitschko brothers told me an essential truth. Putin is a liar. His plan remains intact, they said, the conquest of Ukraine, and if he succeeds, well, who knows where else? President Joe Biden recognised that we are at a crucial moment when he said in Warsaw yesterday that the defence of Ukraine against Russian aggression was, and I quote, the test of this generation. It was, he said, democracy versus dictatorship. In the old days of the Cold War, American presidents seldom shrunk from the challenge. I remember very well in 1987, in Berlin, President Ronald Reagan imploring the new, promisingly progressive president of the Soviet Union, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. Well, 2 years later, the people of Berlin did just that, and many of us thought that was it. Freedom and democracy had won, the future was bright and secure. But with Putin in power, we're back to the bad old days. In his big speech in Warsaw yesterday, Joe Biden recognised that, invoking the memory of a divided Berlin, the fall of the wall and the end of the Soviet dominance of Eastern Europe and, indeed, the fall of the Soviet Union itself. But the challenge was back, he said. Biden, having already called Putin a war criminal and a butcher, said he was waging a war not worthy of the Russian people. He called on the people to put an end to it, as they had done in Berlin in 1989. He went on to say Putin could not remain in power, which to some crossed a line. The White House instantly briefed, he's not really what he meant. Why, you might ask? If a leader is a war criminal and a butcher, you might just think it reasonable to say he's got to go. And Russia has said from the outset it also wants regime change in Ukraine. So today we'll assess why all of that touched such a nerve in the global corridors of power.